EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the New England Patriots. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
A gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
30-yard line.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Joe Mixon. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Eluding the pressure right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones. Being chased out left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Jones. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Mixon trying to punch it in. Mixon hit, and all the ball is out. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Recovered by the defense.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone.
And now look at him go. The 40, 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Josh Jacobs, 96 yards. And the Pats have taken the early lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, They're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
Well, the drive starts with a completion left side, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Throwing, Jones. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. Operating from the gun, Jones. And going deep for Hill. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowler Tyreek Hill, the intended receiver. But now it'll be third down. Play action. Jones. Flushed out right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years.
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
They'll take over.
The disaster there, I mean, you saw it coming. The pressure gets knocked down, the interception.
Sometimes the best throw you make is the one you
don't make.
Exactly. Take care of the football. He'll also learn how to shrug his shoulders, take the proper slide steps to alleviate some of the pressure. But occasionally, like the one we just saw, sometimes just hold on to the football and take the hit.
2 yards the loss, second and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 40-yard line. They get 9 yards back on the run there. They're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
Number 10.
Tyreek Hill, his 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
That ties
Hopkins with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Now Burrow on 1st down. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The 22 more yards there and another 1st down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Brought down right.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now he's flushed out left. And he's going to go down again. Jerry Tillery. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. 7-7, our score after 1.
The score tied 7-7.
On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. And it's taken in at the 9. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there and handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
A gain of 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards, and a 49er 1st down.
From the gun to give to Mixon. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Second and 11. Off the play fake. Jones. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, 49ers.
Number 10.
Tyreek Hill. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Niners 14, Patriots 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. They'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
A gain of 3 brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Now Burrow. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he will have a Patriots 1st down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, it's Burrow. And now he'll tuck it and run. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escaping.
And we've seen this rookie video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes, what do you resort to? Your legs try and escape. What you hope is that this doesn't become habit for him, that he learns how to handle the pressure, still keep his eyes downfield, and make some throws.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Troy Apke. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Casey Hayward makes the tackle. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Now Jones. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down
from the gun. Jones. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by George Iloka. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jacobs now. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Jacobs.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. He's got Jack Doyle. After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's second down. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Williams.
A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. Eluding the pressure right. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Joe Burrow. As time expires in the first half. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up.
Lining up for the point after.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, fielded near the back of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd down at the 21-yard line.
Here's Burrow. Flushed out right. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11 now.
2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow stepping up. He's going to keep it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the 1st down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
3-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs.
Josh
In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
42-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Jacobs again, the ball
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a 1st down. Burrow on play action. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jacobs. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and short.
9 brings up 2nd and a yard.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Now Burrow. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Donovan Peoples-Jones. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots have moved out in front. precision, precision, precision. That's the definition of it right there. Great pass, great catch for the score.
Yeah, people talk about arm strength all the time. Well, if you're not precise and you're not accurate, the arm strength really doesn't matter. We saw a little bit of everything with that throw.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line.
A gain of 47.
Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big, big gain.
2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. And that'll set them back 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Looking to throw. Jones. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Jones. And this is caught on the sideline. But no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it but was not in bounds. Incomplete. After the penalty, it's Mixon. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Joe Mixon, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
And ties the game at 21 apiece.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to face a 3rd down. Now it's Burrow. That's into the hands of Edwards. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Jerry Tillery in to drop him behind the line for a loss of a yard.
The 46-yard line.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Now it's Burrow. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 31-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Burrow will throw, escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
This goes out right to Doyle. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
Big Leonard Williams, the one who came in and got him.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double-team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jones, and going deep for Hill. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about his 2nd year, as you noted. He's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Flush to his right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
On 2nd down, Burrow eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's Jacobs from the gun, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on.
And this is going to be intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Jones. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 7 yards to go.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Throwing Jones. Flushed out right. And this is going to be incomplete. Smart play to get rid of it there, but now it's 4th down. Your margin for error pretty much out the window.
That means you have to come up with a big-time throw here and a completion in order to keep this 2-minute drive going.
And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 32-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here we go with Burrow. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Here's 2nd and a yard.
56. I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you. Slam, slam, slam. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
And 3.
They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on 4th down. From this spot, it's 46 yards. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. And they get the timeout called here. It comes with 1 second remaining on the clock. So now it'll all come down to Robbie Gould. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So now it'll all come down to Robbie Gould. The clock showing just 1 tick. This for the win. Oh, Gould missed it. It's no good. Wide to the left, off the mark. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a... And he loses the football a second time, and it's picked up by the Patriots. Past the 20, and he brings it back to the house. It's a touchdown, and in a crazy inning, a defensive score wins it. Still catching our breaths from that electric finish. You get into overtime, that's one thing. It was a great 4 quarters. But then in OT, not only to win it, but to win it on a defensive score. Wow.
Oh, definitely. And I think from now on, we're going to definitely travel someone who can help us, because I thought I was going to pass out at the end. Not just getting to the overtime, but the plays in overtime that led to this one, and to finish it on a defensive touchdown, a takeaway that gets into the end zone. I'm not